The process framework. We talked about process. It has activities, it has action task, collection of that activities which is giving you final product. So a process has a framework. So this process framework is basis of a software engineering aspect. So a process framework is a foundation for a complete software engineering process. So we are not only talking about whole, but there are certain framework activities, because process is a framework. When we talk about process framework, so there have to be some framework activities, and this has to be with all software projects. This is not only for one. So let us see what are the framework activities. These framework activities are those activities, those actions you are going to take that will come in a combined collective way will give you certain product. The first framework activity in a process framework is communication. Before doing anything, any kind of technical work, it is very important to communicate, to talk with customer. Why you are going to talk with the customer stakeholders? Because you need to know what they want. You will gather all the information. We will gather all the requirement. Then only you will put features and function, the menu based, or so what kind of screen they want, what kind of action they want it on which kind of machine. Okay, this only the user can tell you. The second thing comes is planning. See, if you are planning for a weekend, then if you're planning on say Monday, if you plan it earlier, on Friday you don't have to plan. So planning is actually a map. Wherever you go for your say holidays, you plan, because you have to plan a map for your journey. So here we are talking about map, and in the software term, in the process framework, in the framework activities, we are talking about software project plan. So we have already made a plan, that is we have to make a plan. We need to decide what are the technical tasks, what are the work, what are the jobs we are going to do, and every task, what are the risks involved, we need to know. What are the resources required, the manpower, the systems, and what are the work products, because when we define what are we going to do, what we are going to achieve, and then in what time we are going to complete it, work schedule. So if you are an architect, you'll make a model. Nobody starts making a house. So that is, you know by the model a big picture, that how my house is going to look. It may change, but the broad idea you will get. How the parts will be there. I will have a parking here. This will be my lift, and here I will have some, some generator I'll put. Similarly, because a software engineer is also a kind of architect, so software engineer has to create model to understand the software requirement, and then only you can design when you create a model, because you are going to achieve those requirements posed by the stakeholders and customers. Then once you design, you have to build. You design a model, then you have to build. So what you design must be built. So this is basically code generation. Here actual coding comes, programming comes. And once you program, then there may be some certain error, certain problems, certain bugs. So you need to uncover those errors, because you don't want it to propagate to the later say step or schedule activity. So construction is actually building the software. And finally, once you made it, either you can give it directly, completely to the customer, or in an incremental way. So in an incremental way or a complete way also, you are giving it to the customer, because you want the customers to evaluate, to judge the software and provide you the feedback. Oh, I wanted this, you have given this, please change this. So these are the deployment activities. You are giving the customer to get the feedback when they evaluate it. See, software process for different case will be different. Please remember. But the framework activities which I just told you, they will remain the same. They won't change for big software, small software, app, or even for website. For various projects, we have seen that these framework activities we just talked about, these are applied iteratively, that is in repetition, as the software progresses. So deployment, construction, this can be done again and again. It is iterative because the iteration is a kind of increment, because once you iterate, you will add up sum to the software, say X, you are adding now Y, you are adding now Z. So you are making a more complete software.